It has been a decades-long road to universal preschool in Colorado. Democratic Governor Jared Polis campaigned on it. Voters approved funding for it. And now, state legislators are finalizing the plan for it to begin in 2023. Here's Anusha Roy.
Our caregivers in early childhood are among the least paid.
Melissa Morris was tapped a couple of years ago to help craft this policy.
If it weren't for those families and their courage and their willingness to say, no, childcare costs more than my mortgage.
And is excited to see a bill focused on universal pre-K reach the Senate Education Committee this afternoon.
It'll just change the trajectory for thousands of 4-year-olds.
It's not a done deal yet, and 1 years in the making.
Well over a decade's worth of legislative momentum.
Back in 1988, Colorado set up a preschool program for at-risk kids. In 2013, the state established the Office of Early Childhood, with several bills passed along the way. But the concrete turning point, according to Morris and the bill sponsor, came in 2019.
Colorado passed full-day kindergarten.
The following year, voters said yes to Prop EE to help fund universal pre-K. Ever since, the state has been collecting millions of dollars, and by next year should have $167.7 million for universal pre-K. But the program isn't up and running yet. So what's been happening since 2020?
We engaged well over 1,000 Coloradans.
Felt it would be best if we created this new Department of Early Childhood.
It's an incredibly large piece of legislation. It's almost 500 pages.
That's being discussed now, with the goal to stand up universal pre-K by fall of 2023.
It can just be so frustrating to wait for change.
The bill sponsor, Democratic Representative Emily Sirota, said they know they are trying to expand programs in an area plagued by staffing shortages and pay issues.
We do have plans in place to try to better address how we pay for these services, pay for this profession.
Could they be making more than they would now?
That's the goal.
Yeah, but the big question, by how much? Well, that hasn't been decided yet. It is one of the many things yet to be figured out if this bill moves forward. If it does pass, it would provide preschool for 10 hours a week, possibly more for at-risk kids. And, the obvious question here is, there's going to be families who need more than 10 hours of care a week. And so the idea is through this new department, they would streamline all the services basically under one house. So then they could connect other families to other resources to helpfully make more care more affordable for them.
And obviously this is all getting started at a time when different communities have different resources available to them. Everybody's not at the same starting point.
Yeah, if you just look around the state, there's parts of rural Colorado that already have programs like this up and running. Same goes for Denver. There's similar infrastructure in Summit County, but then there's also parts of Colorado that don't have the teachers. Some of them don't even have the buildings for these kids. And so the state said they're trying to basically bring everything together and be a stopgap for those areas as well, and then help other parts of Colorado expand.
Makes sense. Thank you, Anusha.